Yeah, go.
Starting their day as early as 5 a.m. and ending close to 9 p.m., student athletes are working hard on and off the field.
The hardest part about being a student athlete, truthfully, is just balancing social, school, and athletics.
Kyle Evans has been a member of the CU football team since his freshman year, and through the years he has learned that poor time management is not an option.
If we have a paper that's due at 11:59 on Friday, making sure that it's done before 11:59 on Friday.
Completing assignments, making it to every practice, and performing well in competition is not easy, which has perplexed many, wondering how these athletes really get it all done.
Right on the heels of the men's and women's March Madness basketball tournaments, everybody's minds turns to the NCAA, big-time athletics, how much money's involved, how much time the students spend away and on travel.
As the director of the Sports Governance Center, Roger Pilkey felt it as good a time as any to open up the conversation about the compatibility between athletics and academics at an open panel on CU's campus.
Are they compatible? They're compatible. Are there challenges? Absolutely.
You're up against these professional students, and we're off on the road, and we're missing a lot of notes and all this stuff like that, and it's so hard to really regain those things.
For big-time college athletes, missing almost half of the semester's calendar is not uncommon. But imagine if they could earn credit while on the road or even sit next to their rivals in a classroom.
You can be a singer, a dancer, a theater major. You could play an instrument, and they're getting credit. Well, the student athletes are spending that same amount of time on their craft of being an athlete, but they're not getting college credit.
Chris Livingston, the Associate Athletic Director for Student Success, believes earning credit in sports could be a viable option at CU. But opponents in the same classroom may be a little far-fetched.
While it's a great concept, the logistics need to be worked out.
It may seem crazy to allow college athletes to major in their sport, but Evans suggests that the life skills he has learned in football can't be taught in a classroom.
There's a lot of different takeaways that we take, and some of those takeaways I apply to school, some of those takeaways I apply to family.
And as for sitting in class next to his rivals,
getting to know the people that you play against makes the game a little bit more fun, and you're talking a little smack to them too during the game, but then after you're shaking hands.
CU coaches, athletic directors, and athletes are optimistic that these changes could be applied within the next 5 years on our very own campus.